Hello, this is James Ray. I'm here to talk a little bit about self-awareness and like awakening. This idea of spiritual awakening that has become very popular in at least the communities that I am aware of. But it seems on a global scale, specifically in America, we're becoming more concerned with things like how developed am I spiritually? Is there is there a bigger picture? Um, and there are a lot of tools that are available for increasing your level of, say, like psychic awareness, which basically just means awareness of things you weren't aware of before. Um, but what I want to tell you in a time when there's so many things, some people are using substances such as marijuana or hallucinogenic mushrooms. Um, and ayahuasca journeys, DMT, things like this, and those can all be helpful tools. Everything is a tool. I'm not sure who I heard this from, but I was told that a weapon is simply a tool that's held in a different way. So we can hurt ourselves or we can help ourselves. We can get somewhere or we can keep ourselves stuck with things. But in my belief and in my experience, the number one tool for developing self awareness or a sense of spirituality is through your constant awareness and assertiveness of who you are, the exploration of self. There is nothing more profound than being right in your body, being right in the moment, and just telling people what's happening. Those who are very powerful in this world have an amazing ability to do this, to be present with lots of different things that are happening and just stay centered. This is not something that comes easily. It requires a certain level of integrity, and because every time you share something that's not truly aligned with what you're feeling, you're actually distancing yourself from the situation. You're leaving the present moment. Lies are not present in any way. They are an escape. They are a defense. It's like putting something out there that's not you and then stepping behind it. But more on the on the positive aspects of this, um, when you are honest about what you're feeling with others in a public forum, with yourself, you are presencing yourself. You are saying, "This is what I feel. This is who I am." And honestly, the word spirituality is really kind of thrown around, but no one really has a very strong definition of it. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. But for me, what it really means is the embodiment in the physical life that we're living of something bigger than us, of a constant expansion that putting words to is very difficult. Language is limiting. But spirituality for me is living this life in the fullest potential possible with the most, not control, but the most empowered sense of self. The feeling that you are in charge, you are the chooser. Now, using something like DMT or some mind altering substance can be very helpful in seeing things you haven't seen before and therefore allowing you to establish control or empowerment or to be in that chooser role. You can't choose unless you observe. But honestly, these same things can happen just simply through looking at yourself. What does what do any of these substances allow you to do other than get a different perspective on what's going on? To really be in a state of, I don't want to say false ecstasy, but temporary ecstasy. Ecstasy meaning experience outside the body. When we're outside the body, we see things differently. But we can put ourselves there simply by observing what's going on, being present with what we're feeling, being very, very honest. The more honest we are, the more honest the universe, the more honest our experience, the world, is back to us. And therefore, as as scientists of self, as scientists of the human experience, we can see the variables for what they are and not have to work through the inconsistencies that we create when we're being inauthentic, when we're apologizing for being ourselves. So I hope that this got some sort of point across. Um, I feel that the greatest tool in spiritual attunement is honesty and presence with the self, with the experience, and with everything that you do. Everything else can be a tool that is helpful as well, but there is nothing more empowering than knowing the self, expressing the self without apology. And I hope that this practice can be helpful for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And I hope you have a wonderful day.